Hi guys, welcome back, welcome back. You're with Amira. This is Psychic Readings Live, and I'm going to be having a look at the candle wax. It's finally gone right down to the very bottom, and we're going to do candle wax interpretation, see if there's anything there that's jumping out at me. Really interesting candle with the beautiful leaves in it, and also the gorgeous crystals. Yeah, the rose quartz crystals really impacted this. I was wondering how it was going to burn right down, and it has. So we're going to have a look at it and see if there's anything in there that we need to see in the candle wax. I might do some candle wax readings as well, like melting candle wax in water, which is kind of a witchy way to do readings, but I might do some moving forward as well. So let's have a look and see. Yeah, drops of candle wax in water. Let's have a look and see. It really reminds me of the sea, this particular candle, like sea foam, especially around the top, and also, yeah, right around the sides and around the bottom as well. A lot of sea foam. Yeah, a lot of sea foam going on here. And I'll just see the finger of God. It's like there's a finger here that's pointing. I feel like there's going to be two directions here. So there's like two fingers, a big finger and a small one. And there's one going back, pulling you backwards as well. So I feel like there's two steps forward, one step back. There's two directions. One is sort of stronger than the other, and the other one is pulling you back. I'm also getting a little bit of a Mickey Mouse or a Minnie Mouse in this wax here. It's a bit hard to see with the white on white. There's also a little heart here as well. So I do feel like love is moving you in a new direction. There could be like a fourth choice. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I feel like there could be a fourth choice that could be love focused, but it's not the priority. The priority is sort of the strongest direction at the moment. Could be something to do with career, finance, money, housing, etc. Something that you have been putting your eggs in the basket for is what I'm getting from this. I've also got two round circles here. They look like not eyes specifically for this one. They look almost like eggs, like two eggs in the basket. So it kind of feels like it's a coupling, a feeling of coupling with somebody. There's also another heart here. So I do feel like there is a love situation that's going to be blossoming very, very soon for a lot of you moving forward. There's another heart here as well. Very nice. And I feel like if something starts pretty soon, it's going to develop into something bigger, because we have a bigger heart here and it's like there's feet here. So it's moving in the direction that you want it to go, and you're taking off in a new direction with it. So that's really, really good. It almost looks like a hook here as well. Some of you might be designing something, creating something, or coming up with an invention. I know that's an unusual type of thing to be doing. It's a one-off, very specific. Some of you might be doing an invention or putting hooks up. You might be putting art up, looking at putting some different art or displaying art or getting involved in art galleries, displaying art, or actually doing your own artistic creations or artwork. There's some wax here that's come through the candle side. Interesting, it's like a basket. It's like you're keeping what you need and letting go of the rest. It's like a basket. There's an overflowing of abundance with that basket too. It's like, okay, well, we don't need everything. We can kind of let something else go there. So I do feel like it's a positive candle. I feel like it was our moon in Cancer candle and coming into this Cancerian energy with the beautiful rose quartz. So I do feel like you can claim that and really enjoy it. Yeah, enjoy that and claim it. I did the last video, a quick video of it burning right down. So it will have come up on some people's feeds, etc. Hi everybody. How is everyone going? Hi everyone. Venusian, how are you? Hi Michi, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Hi Ma Angeles, how are you? Hola, how is everyone going? The super chats are open if you'd like a super chat. And we will go into another collective read, I think. We'll do another collective read for July. Let's pick a card for each sign with the Coffee Cup Oracle. Excellent, Michi. Enjoying the weather. I'm great, thank you. Okay, let's have a look. All signs. All signs, Aries through to Pisces. We're not going to pick a card, we'll just do a direct Aries to Pisces. Okay. We'll do a Aries to Pisces with the Coffee Cup Oracle. All right, okay, everybody. Let's have a look at Aries for July. Isn't it a beautiful month this month? I love July. Aries. Okay, news and messages coming to you, Aries. Something coming out of the blue, hearing about somebody, something's going on. You could be talking to friends more, hearing back from an employer, hearing back some sort of news and messages. You might be chatting a lot with a new love, a new dynamic, a new interest, a new person. Taurus. Oops, 2 came out for Taurus. Money, you've got the money coins. Nice, Taurus, lucky money. And dolphins, having more fun. You could be spending a lot of money, having more fun, playfulness, cooperation, having a collaboration with somebody that is potentially assisting you making more money. Okay, Gemini. Okay, Gemini's looking at relocation, the home, the house. So you could be working from home, focusing on the home, renovating the home, moving house, or looking at moving home or house, or buying or selling property or renting. Cancer. Oh, Cancer, you've got the abundance luck with the fish. Lucky money, lucky fish. Fish are always very lucky. So I do feel like with this Jupiter in Cancer, you're moving into this new lucky streak, Cancer. It's going to be very fortunate for you over the next 12 months. You've got a lot of abundance luck and things just flowing into your life quite nicely. So I feel like things are on the up and up for Cancer. Excellent. Leo. Leo, you're getting witchy in your ways, Leo. You might be doing some sort of curse magic on someone. You might be protecting yourself from some sort of curse or magic, or looking at somebody as in a witchy way. You might be feeling somebody's cursed you. There could be a large kind of effect happening for you around the full moon in Capricorn, which will be happening at some point in July as well. I think it might be around the middle of the month. And that could also impact a particular type of ritual. I feel like you're going to be doing more rituals, Leo. That's for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, next sign is Virgo. Virgo, let's have a look at Virgo. Okay. Doing something out of the box, Virgo. Some people might not expect you to do something different, and you might be shocking a few people or turning heads. You could be dressing differently, acting differently, or doing something about your style or makeup or hair that's different, and choosing different options and choices that people might not be expecting. So I kind of feel like you're going to be going against the grain, going against sort of making waves, going against the grain and doing your own thing that is connected to your own individuality. You might have just had a bit of a wake up. Yep, I'm doing this. That's what's happening. It's a bit of a Uranian type of feel to it, or Uranus energy. And I think that you're going to be walking in new directions and strides. Libra. Okay, Libra, you're getting a new key to unlock something. So you're unlocking the power within you. You're unlocking gifts and surprises. I feel like some of you will be getting a key to a new home, a new house, a new car, a new office space. I'm also seeing a garage, and I'm seeing a storage unit. That could be a garage or a storage unit. So some of you might be unlocking a storage unit or locking up stuff and going in a new direction. So I do feel like you're going to be unlocking something, getting a new key. So hopefully that's a new key for a new home, Libra. I truly wish you the best with that. Scorpio. Cycles and change, Scorpio. It's about letting go of control, allowing change to happen, bringing new change into your life. You could be also changing climates and environments. The palm trees are jumping out at me. I feel like you could be changing environments, going somewhere quite different, or just having a sea change or a country change or a city change. Sort of cycles and changes moving in and around your life. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's have a look for Sag. Okay, Sagittarius, transforming and nourishing yourself. You could be going through some sort of transformation with your face, your body, your teeth. You could be doing Invisalign. You might be doing some sort of plastic surgery. You could be doing some sort of diet exercise regime or program. You might be changing up how you're looking and feeling about things, an internal and external change. It could be from some sort of psychological practice that you're doing or some sort of metaphysical practice that you're doing. But I feel like you're transforming your inner and outer self, Sag. Capricorn. Okay, the wolf. Capricorn, looking good. Okay, Capricorn, you are taking a step, I feel, into the unknown. I don't know why I'm getting that message through this card. You've also got the full moon in Capricorn coming up. So you've got full moon energy here too. You could be doing some sort of ritual. You might be also getting yourself into the race of winning something and looking at your competition. Capricorn, that is going to set yourself ahead or apart from the rest. You're doing something in a cunning way. Okay, Aquarius, sun, moon and rising. Okay, we've got messages, unfolding surprise. You could receive an invitation to a birthday party, a wedding, a surprise, an anniversary, something popping up that's going to be something that you weren't expecting out of left field. That's for Aquarius, sun, moon and rising. An invitation, you could be invited out on a date or various dates and you didn't see them coming. Pisces. This one wants to come out for Pisces. Some of you Pisceans might be getting pregnant. You could have fears of being pregnant. You might be wanting to get pregnant, or you could be feeling skittish about something. Also the dandelion flowers here, or these flowers, I don't know what they're called, like those things that float in the air. I feel like you're making wishes. You're wishing for something, Pisces, that is going to be imminent. And I do feel like you're putting these wishes out to the universe. You're wishing and praying for something to happen, and it is going to happen. You've got fears about something, but it's okay. And I do feel like you're feeling into it and you're wishing for things that will be imminent. Could be a pregnancy if some of you are wishing for a pregnancy. Dandelions. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Michi. Thank you, everyone, for that. That was really fun. Okay. Excellent, excellent. How is everyone doing today? Thanks for the likes on arrival, everyone. Your dog is missing. You're welcome to do a donation, $5 or more USD or equivalent, depending on where you are in the world. And we can tune in to where your dog is. I do like to do a bit of time on lost pets, so a 10 or 20 donation would be appreciated. And when you last saw your dog, and what city or town you're in as well. I often look at maps, so I often see dogs where they went on the street in maps and things like that, so I can tune into that for you as well in a more in-depth situation. Hi Tamika, how are you, my dear? Welcome, welcome from Australia. Just drop some cards. Okay, thank you for the donation. I'm just playing, to be honest. Yeah, you can do a donation and get a reading on that. Okay. Your 5-minute tacos and burritos are catching up on you. That's so funny. All right. All right. I do remote viewing, people, places and things, missing dogs, missing people, places, connecting to the other side, connecting to pets and also people on the other side as well as answering your questions for this lifetime, what you want to do, where you want to go, who's coming in, who's your future love partner, what their name is, how you're going to meet them. Oh no, Michi. How you're going to meet them, where you're going to meet them, what their initials or name is. Also business ideas, strategies, relocations. Also an in-depth reading can get you a relocated chart, relocations. And I only charge $119 for that on my website, amiracelon.com, which is pretty reasonable considering all of the new psychics and astrologers out there who have just popped up in the last year or so. I've been doing this for 30 years. So I've got a lot of experience and I cover like a lot of different topics. So any questions are open. Thanks so much everyone for joining. I truly appreciate it. What's been going on? What's been happening? Do we have any other favorite rappers? Oh, I like Snoop Dogg and his crip walking. He's so cute. You think people are just rolling in. Well, there's quite a few people here already. Yeah, thanks for coming in, everyone. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Oh, I did have a pre-order. Oh, what am I doing? I'm going to have to timestamp that at 18 minutes 24. Any plans for my birthday? Not at the moment, but you never know what might pop up. I did have a pre-order from Goddess 33, so I almost forgot. That was a good thing I remembered. Okay, Goddess 33 pre-order is about nursing. It's very stressful, studying, nursing school. Any advice? Barely passing. And the dynamics with the professor. I feel like this particular nursing school, like nursing school in general, is very, very stressful. Nursing is stressful in itself, but I think once you get through, I feel like you'll be fine. I think just passing is fine in this capacity, and you'll go into whatever you're meant to go into with this particular profession. In America, it's very well paid, so you're good. I know in other countries like Australia, Turkey, it's really not very well paid for what they have to go through. And I know that they were doing free courses in Australia for nurses. They've still got it at technical college, free courses, free nursing courses is the only one left over from the beginning of the year, which was January, which is the first intake for the year. Free courses for nursing. And they still haven't filled up those free courses because it's just one of those things that's just really hard. And it's also, yeah, just really stressful. So I wish all the nurses the best, but I feel like you just have to get through this. I don't know what year you're up to, Goddess 33. Let's see, what was the question? Any advice to do better? Okay, feel like you've just got to get through. Michi, you're also doing nursing. What year are you in, Michi? Yeah, can you believe like all the free courses in Australia were taken except for the nursing course? Like that's how allergic people are to the profession. But I do know that if you're a nurse in the US, you're going to get paid a lot better. It's a lot more than you would in Australia. But teachers get paid more in Australia than they do in the US. And that's why a lot of teachers go abroad to teach international schools overseas from Canada and the US. But in Australia, they actually get paid pretty well, like in the 90K kind of bracket. That might be Australian dollars, but it's still okay. Yeah. So let's have a look. Thank you, Venetian, pre-order 1824. Let's have a look for Goddess 33. Any advice? You're in the 3rd semester, Michi, you took a break because it's stressful. Yeah, just take it easy. You've got already a big job on your hands with all of your kids and everything. I mean, if you just get through the nursing somehow, getting through and getting that degree is going to put you in good stead to get into the job. And once you're in the job, you can then move up in the job, because if you're better working at things practically, like on the field, in the actual clinics and the hospitals, etc., you're going to get where you want to go, even if you don't get like the honors and the grades and everything else that you wanted to get in the beginning. And this is specifically for Goddess 33. Yeah, if she didn't get the honors and the grades that she wanted to get specifically. And you have to be a subscriber to also make a comment here in the chat. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And then you can comment in the chat. You can do a super chat donation, etc. All right. You can also donate on my website as well with Cash App or Venmo or PayPal. All right. Okay. So Goddess 33. No, you're okay. You're okay. And things are going to move forward. Things are going to come out. You're going to come out on top of this. It feels like a struggle right now, but you're going to come out on top of it. You're weighing up your pros and cons, what you're going to specialize in, or what areas you want to move into. I don't know if dental nursing is also like a dental hygienist, or if that also comes under nursing as well, because there's so many branches to nursing that you can go in. And you're going to come out on top of this, Goddess 33. You are. And I feel like the professors are going to shift and change. You might be dealing with a difficult professor right now. He or she might be more, a bit tougher on it, people. I feel like you're going to get a more caring professor moving forward. So one of the professors I feel is going to switch out, or you're going to get a different professor that might be more sort of nurturing or caring or sort of guiding you in the right direction. Even the people that just draw blood every day, like for diagnostics, the ones that are really good at doing needles, I mean, some of them are just freaking amazing. Like you do a needle and you can't even feel it. And I mean, some people might not want to do that, but it is just an easy, well, it's not exactly easy. You need to be good at it, but there's just so many options you can do with nursing. You can just do the same thing over and over again, and it's just easy. I think working in a hospital would be good. I think working in maybe pre-theatre or post-theatre op or something like that, like getting people ready for surgery or post-surgery would be good. I'm not sure, but I think some people are more inspired to go into theatre nursing. Yeah, but I feel like you're okay. Goddess 33, I think you're on the right track. You're going to move forward with this. It's going to end up paying off, and you're going to get through it. Whatever it is, you're going to get through it. There's a way through here. There's a way through, and you're going to decide, okay, that's what I'm going to do with this, and that's where my strengths are, and I'm going to proceed with that. Okay. Yeah. So, you know, there's easy jobs in nursing and there's harder jobs in nursing. Hi, Mystique. Thank you so much for the 20. Truly appreciate it. Okay. You want to go into aesthetics? You wanted to go into aesthetics, Venusian. Okay. Oh, you're chilling at the park with your kiddos. What sort of nursing are you thinking of going into, Michi? Other nurses can be difficult. That's why you stopped. Oh, really? Yeah, so sometimes some nursing jobs you can kind of work fairly, some positions are fairly independent. Like if you're working at a clinic or something, you might be the only nurse there, something like that. Okay, July to July. What cards do you want, Mystique? Forensic nursing. Is that dealing with people who have passed away? Is that dealing with dead bodies? Oh, congratulations, Mystique. You're keeping the momentum going. What's forensic nursing? Tarot or love oracle. Okay. Maybe we'll do the love oracle. Let's have a look. Looking for evidence. In people living or people who have passed? People who have passed, I would say. I thought that was sort of like a specialty in itself, forensics. It's very scorpionic, I must say. Oh, assault cases. Oh, okay. All right, that's a good one. That's a very specific area. Yeah, mortuary science, that's interesting as well. Ooh, okay, Venetian. Yeah, it is a good Scorpio in the ninth. Excellent. Yep. Okay, Mystique, July to July. Let's have a look. July to July for Mystique. What's going on for Mystique? July to July. And things should start feeling better, Mystique, with Jupiter in Cancer. Things should start to feel like, yeah, I'm on for a while, V. Yes, things should start to feel like they're smoothing out. You're feeling a bit lighter, good. Things should start to feel like they're flowing more. Yeah, more easygoing, more flowing. You might even do a past life regression or feel like you've had a deja vu. It could be something to do with a conversation you have. It might be something to do with your mother. It could be like, oh, the penny drops. It's like the veil lifts. You're going to have a lot of, I feel, veil lift experiences, which are going to be like a deja vu, feeling like you've been there before, done it before. There could even be a man that comes into your life, darker hair, dark eyes, darker skin than lighter. He might want an open relationship. This is August, September. He could even come in from July. He could be a past life link. He might be looking around for something with you. It could be a karmic situation that you might need to release. And when that's done, like you could, if you see this guy coming and you know that he's not going to be for you, you can release him earlier than later. And I feel like when you do that, I feel like you've got more abundance flowing in. That's definitely happening by November, December. I feel like you're aligning with a certain abundance that's coming up quickly. And I believe there's been a new buyer for TikTok. Does anyone know who it is? I mean, that could also bring better abundance with TikTok as well for you, because I know that you like TikTok. But you feel like things are really falling into place, I feel, by the fall. It's like things are really slotting into place, new opportunities coming up, more money coming in, destiny opening up, things kind of unraveling. It's like the road is opening. If you're doing any road opener spells, it's a good time to do them now, because I feel like you're really going to see the results by October. And then in January, you've got a message not to hold your talents back, to let yourself step forward, to shine, to step forward more with your talents, with what you want to do, where you want to go, how you want to do it, etc. And coming together with a soulmate. Seems to be like you've got interest here with a soulmate, potential person to inflame soulmate passion, energy in the air for the first half of 2026. Dating and soulmate energy coming in February, March. Feeling like you've got a very nice link with this person, very nice connection. There's a lot of chemistry. They see you as somebody who has their SHIT together. Like they see you as being, you know, the mature woman, somebody who's got their stuff together. They've got their act together in a lot of ways. I feel like you're going up in society. So you could be moving in different circles, going up in society, feeling like you've got more valuable people that you're connecting with on many levels. And yeah, feeling like there is love in the air, there's a spark, there's love in the air, there's collaboration. So if for whatever reason this person here is not it, then the right one will come in for you that is going to turn things around, I think. Turn things around in 2026. Yeah, but in the meantime, you're going to focus on the money, you're going to focus on direction and more opportunities coming into your life. So I wish you all the best with that, Mystique. It's looking good. Oh, that's good. You've got a couple of virals going on. Excellent. Yeah. I mean, sooner or later, you know, things are going to start taking off. Especially if that's where a lot of your energy is, things are going to take off. Thanks, Mystique. Welcome, welcome. All the best to you and your daughter. Okay. All right. Anyone for a super chat? Please get your super chats in, everyone. As it is an energy exchange, my prices are pretty reasonable compared to what's out there right now. With a lot of millennials, they're just going like, oh, I want $250, you know. Like for a mini reading or something. Anyway, each to their own, each to their own. V, I think Bianca should get her super chat in quickly. Let me know when it's done. If you're doing it online or offline, let me know. Elaine, how are you, my dear? Welcome. Thank you for the 5. Thinking about suing the apartment that I'm currently in due to maintenance team antagonizing you. What would be the outcome? Oh, good question. Hi, Malik. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Suing the apartment for the maintenance team. How would it work out for Elaine if she sued the apartment for the maintenance team antagonizing? Okay. There could be delays, but you feel like it's worth pursuing. And the outcome, I feel like there's going to be an apology. They might even give you some sort of a refund, a bonus of some description. You may not do it immediately, but you might think about doing it, or you might get some sort of advice about doing it before you go ahead with it to get your ducks in a row, that type of thing. If there is an outcome, it might be smaller than bigger. It might not be as big as you'd like, but you might get free rent, or you might get some sort of compensation with it. There could be a free rent there somewhere in there. Okay. Hi, Mystique. Anything you should expect in stability home finances? Okay. Welcome, Elaine. Welcome, welcome. Anything you should expect in stability home finances? Stability home finances for Mystique. Yeah, I feel like you'll get an apology, Elaine, and I feel like there could be something that comes back, even if it's something smaller than bigger. Okay. Mystique, there's definitely going to be a change. Big changes, transformation. So if you've been struggling with finances, you're going to transform the way you've been doing them. You're going to maybe consolidate finances or do it differently. Also with the home as well, you're going to come to an awareness and epiphany. It's like the veil is lifting. Like I said before, I feel like there's going to be something that's going to detach you from your parents, your mother, just all of the antagonism that's been going on in your house. And it's almost like you're going to go, okay, I'm now on this kind of different planet. I'm on a different planet. I'm on a different level. I'm kind of flying high. You're going to take on some more responsibility. It could be to do with finances or to do with work. Yeah, there is work coming in, more money coming in. And even though we did or didn't even, we're not looking, when you're not looking for a relationship, that's often when it pops in. Yeah. Did I say G initial for you before? I did feel that. First, second, or last name. Yeah. You're going to be going through some big changes, which is good because you're going to decide to do something differently. It's up to you to decide what you want to do differently. Any messages for Malik? Hi, Malik. And I've got a super chat from Venusian on the Cash App. Thank you for that, Venusian. Any messages for Malik? And what's your question? Venusian, thank you for your cash app. Any messages for Malik? Getting the message go slow. I don't know if you've been trying to push something. It's telling me to go slow and you're going to be victorious. There's a victorious outcome with, you know, that the Ace of Swords is a fast card, but the message I was getting from Spirit was go slow. So maybe it's focusing on one thing and that's going to be the outcome of success. That could go fast, but it could be go slow with everything else. Maybe that's, you can relate to it. Let us know in the chat what the go slow is about, but the victory card is with you, so you're going to be victorious no matter what happens. There is victory coming out of that for you, Malik. Okay, Venusian. Your brother and I aren't seeing eye to eye about your father's care. I told him I want my dad to go on palliative care and get transferred home, but he went to rehab. Will we ever get along? Yeah, that's a tricky one. Brothers or siblings are tricky. Welcome, Malik. Let us know if that goes slow. You can relate to that. What's that about? Give us an insight. Let's have a look at Venusian. I will be closing if we don't get any more super chats, so I just wanted to give you a heads up for those of you who were saying that they're getting their friend to come and do a super chat or something. Oh, you tend to rush a lot of things? Okay. He's not your dad's biological son, but my mum made him medical power of attorney. Oh my God, with you. Okay. Who does he belong to then? Is he connected to your mother? Is he giving you reason to... I feel like he's more detached from the situation. Maybe he's got reason. He's got reason to send him. Maybe it's rehab first and then the palliative care. Maybe the doctors have said rehab first is the way to go. Maybe he needs rehab because of the stroke. Maybe they've sort of said, this is how you've got to do it. I don't know. I feel like he's kind of been told what to do. And I don't think it's coming from him. I feel it's coming from someone else. Could be a mother. Oh, he thinks he's going to get better. Okay. And it's not the case, is it? It's not the case. And it's costing him money, most likely. He needs rest. He needs to recuperate. So I feel like the palliative care is the way to go, actually. Your mother or his wife. Yeah, so some people get into disillusionment about people passing. I had that about my friend Brett, who passed, even though he had stage 4 cancer. I just didn't think he was going to die. And some people go into denial about it. You know, yeah, so I think your brother's in denial. I think he's in some sort of loop, and it could be that your mother's in denial. It could be also that his wife is in denial as well. I don't think your father wants to go to rehab, even though they might have suggested it. I mean, the medical team or somebody might have suggested it. I don't think he wants to go. I think your father's wishes are going to be adhered to in the end. So maybe turn it around instead of, he isn't thriving, yeah. So maybe turn it around Megs or Venusian, and instead of litigating with your brother, maybe turn it around and ask him questions to make him think, because I don't think he's thinking straight. Yeah, maybe ask him questions like how long do you think it'll take him to recover? Do you think Dad would be more comfortable at home? What exactly has Dad been saying that he wants? You know, he's your father. I don't know why they've given him authorization. I would have said that they would have given maybe something to your son. Yeah. Yeah, I would kind of pussyfoot around him is what I'm getting, the word pussyfoot. I'd pussyfoot around him and just ask him questions. Make him think for himself, because he's not thinking straight. Yeah, somebody's gotten into his head. But I think at the end of it, I would also record if your father says anything to you, like, I don't want to be here, I want to be at home, or I would record it. I would record it. Yeah, get it in a recording. But I feel like there is home here for your father. I feel like he's going to be at home. I feel like no matter what happens, something's going to happen. It could be that I was just reading a message. He tried to tell me that I did go through him for the order of palliative care. And the VA benefits. Yeah, I mean, I think you know best, Megs, because you've been dealing with this sort of thing for years. You know, you worked in the industry. You kind of know what's going on. I don't know why your mother's given him authority. I don't even think he really wants to do it, to be honest. Yeah. They ignore you. Yeah. Yeah, it's not good if there's like a disagreement between two people who have authority, because you should kind of be on the same page. That's kind of unfortunate. I don't know if you'll ever get along with this brother. I feel like there's been something in his ear for a long time. I think it's been your mother. She's been putting you down for a long time. And I think she's pulling the strings through him. I think that's what she's doing, because she doesn't have control of your son anymore. Otherwise, she would have maybe, I don't know why she's the one that's on the schedule to say who, you know, she's not even married to your father anymore. So why did she have a say? Maybe you can override it. If you wanted to fight it, you could override it, but it's going to take a lot of your energy. Yeah. I don't know why she's been given the authority to choose the person. I would have thought that your father would have. And it would have been maybe you and your son. Yeah, because your son lived with your father for a long time. She took him to get his will done. Oh, God. Yeah. Is he very close to your stepbrother? Not stepbrother, half-brother. Is he very close to your half-brother? Okay, last calls, everybody. Last call. Should you block Greg M for good? Okay. Malik. Okay, your dad helps everybody. Okay, yes and no. Yeah. Welcome, Venusian, yeah. It's a tricky one. I don't think you'll ever get along with this brother. I don't think. I think you can write him off after this. Yeah, after the journey's over, I think you can write him off. I think your mother's too much of an influence. But I'm getting good vibes around your son. I feel like your son's going to come back around in a, you know, if he's not in a good way now, he's going to come back even in a better way. But he could already be in a good way with you. I got your other cash out, thank you. Let's have a look at Malik and I'll come back to you. Should I block Greg M for good? Let's have a look at, who's this Greg M? What's his deal, Malik? He's got a mental disorder, I feel. I feel like he's like narcissistic or something. I think it might be a good idea if you've had enough of him. Yes, then it's a yes. Yeah. If you've had enough of him, then it's a yes. I don't know if he's attracted to you or he wants you or something. I think if you feel like it's come to that point, I feel like it's a yes. The cards are saying yes. And I feel like he could have some sort of, you know, mental personality disorder-ish type of thing that's untreated. Okay, Venusian. They ignore you. Yeah, they don't take you seriously, or they don't want you to be in charge of anything. I think they feel threatened by any sort of authority. What is the timeline for being in Phoenix? I don't want to stay longer than a few weeks if possible. I have a job interview tomorrow. Pay isn't good, but the hours are. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Thanks for the cash app. Timeline for being in Phoenix. I know that you like the coffee cup cards. Let's have a look at those. How long in Phoenix? How long in Phoenix? I think you'll get offered the job, Venusian. I think you'll get offered the job. Can you do it online? Is it an online? I feel like it's a 3. Could be 3 weeks. Could be maximum 3 months. Hopefully not. 3 weeks. And then you decide that you're going 3 to 5 weeks. 3 to 5 weeks. That's good. That kind of ties in with how you want to do it. But you have to decide where you're going from there and what you want to do from there moving forward. You're not going to like being around your mother. You know that already. I don't know if you're going to go and live at your father's house. If he's there or not there. I don't know if that's a possibility. But there's definitely action, and hopefully it's in 3 to 5 weeks. And I think being at your father's house will also help you get, you know, more of a read on what's going on. Yeah. It might help you sort of like establish better boundaries with how things are going, because they think that you're not there, so they kind of think that they have to do what they think that they want to do. Yeah, 3 to 5 is what I'm getting. And then it's a change. then it's a change. Your mother's trying to hold on to you though, somehow. She's going to try to keep you in the state or in the city, I don't know. She's going to try to keep you there. You know what she's like. She's just all over the place. Yeah. Start date is 2021/7. Okay. Oh, it's an overseas remote company. Good. Oh, he's bipolar, Malik. Good. Good. Thanks for confirming. Hi V, did you put a super chat in? I didn't get a super chat. Oh, message from Spirit. Thanks for the Venmo. Pisces moon. I got that. Thanks for the Venmo. All right. Messages from Spirit for Pisces moon with the Venmo donation. Thank you for that. Hi V, you've got to put in the donation first and the question, or now that we've got the question. Okay, Pisces moon. Messages from welcome Venusian. Yeah, I think things are going to work out somehow. You're going to manage them all somehow. I know it's not easy. It's a tricky business. It's like a full-time job, the whole dynamic you've got going there with the mother, father and everything else, brother. All right, Pisces moon, what have we got for you, my dear? Let's have a look at you. Pisces moon. Malik, he might be unmedicated, so that could be the issue. You could just tell him, look, I'm going to have to block you if you don't get medicated or stay on your medication. It could be just difficult. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's have a look. Pisces moon. I don't feel like Malik, I don't feel like he means bad. It's kind of out of his control. Yeah. Pisces moon. Any messages for Pisces moon? I'm getting a G initial for you as well. Like Gavin. G, first, second or last name. Golding. George. Okay. You're coming up with a new way of making money or having more finances, getting financial success. There's finances coming in around you. It could be through a man as well that you meet who could be financially successful. You're worried about your finances, but I feel like at the end of the day here, it's actually looking like you're coming out on top. You might feel a bit trapped in a situation, but you are going to break out of it, whatever that might be. It could be emotional, psychological, physical. You are going to break out of it and feel free, and you're going to get back to yourself, your heart space center of what it is that you desire and want and need, and step into more of a fire energy. You're coming up with the Queen of Rods. You're stepping into more of a calm fire energy and feeling very content with where you are. So even though you might be going through a few hurdles along the way, the outcome is looking very good and you've got a sense of freedom. Yeah. Interesting. A G or a J sounding name. Okay. Okay, Malik. Thank you for the 5. Should I get a cheap car until I get the one I want, or just get the one I want? Okay. Yes, you feel trapped physically. Yeah. Somehow you'll get out of it, Pisces moon. Yeah. He tried to say mean things to you and tried to hurt you, but it didn't work yet. Well, you know, he's a bit wobbly, I think. So there's only so much you can deal with, really, when it comes to that. You may or may not want to have the line open if it continues. I think you'll call the shots, but I don't feel like he means, like, I don't think his intentions are bad. I just think he gets off balance. He might be off his meds as well. Okay, should you get a cheaper car? What sort of a car should Malik get? Let's have a look. Confusion about it. Very much confusion. I feel you should go for the cheap. If you need a car, go for the cheaper car. If you can get by without a car, then just wait until you can get the car that you want. Okay, should Malik get the cheaper car? It's a yes, as long as it's roadworthy and you can get it inspected. Should you get the car that you want? It's giving us a no, not right away. Trying to tune into a color. I'm getting blue or silver. Blue or silver. Yeah, you might get a small car. I'm seeing a small car, so it could be, you know, a good car, but it might be just smaller. Like in my third eye, it looks like a, you know, the old, like a Datsun, but that sort of size. I don't know if you have those in America, but I had this Chevrolet Spark and it was really good at one point. So it's that sort of size or a little bit bigger. But if you can get a new or a fairly new Chevrolet Spark or something like that, it's going to work. Yeah, and they're actually really good cars. Yeah, I know that sometimes you want a really nice car and you don't want to get a loan to get a car. You're better off paying cash for a car. Don't get a loan. If you can avoid it, don't get a loan. Oh, you blocked him yesterday, okay. Nissan Datsun. Is that an old car, Venusian? It kind of came up in my third eye. Oh, he's off his meds. Okay, you don't need that then. You definitely don't need that, not bipolar, because they can really go off the wall and have a manic, yeah. Yeah, I was seeing the size of like a Nissan Datsun, that sort of size. That's 70s and 80s. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I think that might have been my first car, was a Datsun. No, it was a Toyota Corolla, I think. Yeah. Okay. I like, yeah, the Kia Picanto. I've had one of those as well. Venusian, they're really cool. Yeah, really, really nice to drive. Yeah, I've had a lot of cars. You know, bought and sold a lot of cars. Okay, any last calls, anyone? Last calls, for those who'd like a last call. You had a Toyota Sienna Mystic. I don't know what they look like. Thanks for Lucian. Have I missed anybody's donation? I don't think so. You love Toyotas. I really like Kias, actually. I like Kia Sportage as my favorite car in the military green. But they're expensive. You know, they're 30K or something. Thank you, Michi. You spoiled us today. Thank you, thank you. Chevy Cruze. What's a Chevy Cruze? Are they big? That sounds like a big car. Or is it a small one? Welcome, Malik. Welcome. Which ones are highly stolen? You don't want to get this easy to steal car. Oh, a minivan. In 2006. Ah, Toyota Sienna. Okay. Kias are highly stolen. How is that? Is that with the new technology Kias? That's weird. I didn't think they could break in. Mystique's a driver and she likes Buicks, Toyotas, and Jeeps for endurance and durability. The 4-door sedan is the one that gets stolen. Yeah, probably. They break into their steering panel. Oh my God. Oh dear. You like your Highlander. That's a nice one, isn't it, Meg? It's a big one. I like anything that's like a 4-wheel drive, like an SUV. I like anything like that. Yeah. I did have a Sportage and I really liked to drive it. I drove it across America twice and I fitted everything into it that I had, including my skis. Yeah. You can fit stuff in there when you lay all the seats down. But you know, there's a lot of big cars in America too. Which one's a Highlander? What brand? Is it a Highlander? I tell you what, the Chinese cars are really cheap now, but I don't know if they have many of them in America. Do they have the MG in America? They're really affordable and they're pretty good. Depends how much you drive though. You know, if you drive a lot, then you know you might want a different car. But they're very affordable. There's a lot of Chinese brands out in the world. I don't know how many are in America though. You drove your Jeep to, well, it's not too far from where you are to Alabama. Yeah. Yeah, if you drive a lot, you need something with a long range of endurance to it. Like Toyotas do last a really long time, it's true. All right, guys, lots of love and blessings to everybody. Thanks for joining, everyone. I'll leave the chat open for 30 seconds just in case anyone does a last minute super chat. Otherwise, we'll say Ciao for now, and I'll see you on the next live. I'll come back in 2 to 3 days. I think I'm going to have to get another candle. Oh, V, you just got in late. Okay, got you. Okay. Hugo Bianca's poodle has escaped and was last seen in Green Valley, Sydney 10 days ago. No sighting since. Can you see where he is if okay? What colour is he? Is he black? Is he black? Is he standard, or is he a mini, or a is he a mini, a toy, or a teacup, or a standard? Okay, Tammy, go ahead. You're most welcome. Green Valley in Sydney. Never heard of Green Valley. Where the hell is that? Green Valley. I'm going to have to look up my map. Oh, it's near Liverpool. Okay. I think you have to put out a reward for this dog. I don't think the person who, I think somebody's taken him. I do feel like he might have gone in and around the oval, or somewhere where he likes to walk. There's an oval there. There's a basketball court. There's Mihajlovic Reserve. Feel like he might have gone there, but there's somewhere that he likes to walk, but I feel like he's been nabbed. I think somebody's taken him, and I think a reward needs to be posted for him online to be returned. Yeah, I think somebody's taken him, Bianca. Somebody's got him in their hot little house somewhere. Let's have a look at the cards. He's been taken. Yeah, he's been taken. He said he was with her mum while she was overseas also. What does that mean? Did he escape from her mother's house? I'm getting somewhere that he likes to walk in that area that he was living in, like the oval, like something like that. I feel like he went there, but I think somebody's taken him. Is he a standard toy or teacup? And what color is he? He could be around a black dog. I'm getting a black dog around her, so I don't know if she's got a black dog in spirit or there's a black dog around him, around Hugo. So let's have a look at Hugo. Is he going to come back? How is he going to be discovered? She might have to put, I was on holidays, the dog was in care of your mum, he didn't live there. Okay, apricot brown, all right. Is there a black dog in spirit or around him? Well, there's a black dog around him now. Feel like you're going to have to, I think somebody's taken him. I mean, toy poodles are expensive, and you're going to have to put out some sort of a reward for him. Somebody's taken him. Who's taken him? I think it's a family or a couple. And I think they might have there's a black dog around him. Or he might have been frightened by a black dog and he ran off. Like there could have been a black dog that barked at him down the road and he ran off. I think you need to put like a reward out for him, like on Facebook groups, like in community pages, and no one's taken it. Yeah, they might not want to give him up. And also contact the vets. You probably contacted the vets in the local area to say that he's been stolen. Just say he's been stolen, just straight out. Just say, look, this dog has been stolen. I've put rewards out, nobody's stepped forward. If you do have this dog come into the vet, please let me know. But I kind of think they've, and Megs has just asked, is he neutered? If not, they might want to breed him. I'm just trying to zoom in and see if he's moved to a different area. It doesn't matter with toy poodles, they're very easily trained. Yeah, Michi, unfortunately. And they're expensive. They can cost thousands of dollars if they're a purebred toy. I feel like he's not too far away, as in suburb, but I don't think he's in that suburb anymore. I feel like he's, a neighbouring suburb, but he's not there. He is a designer dog, yeah. How old is he? Yeah, make a police report. I feel like somebody is going to see him somewhere and report it back to you. But I'm not sure if they know where he is. He's an apricot? Okay. Yeah, there was a girl who popped up on my feed who accidentally lost her own dog out of her van when she was parked, and she was on a road trip in, yeah, she popped up on Facebook or TikTok or something, and she was in the States. And she was offering a very big reward for her dog. I don't even know what it looked like, but it could have been $1,000 US or something. Yeah. If he's a designer dog and he's not too old, they might have taken him in. Let me just zoom out and see where else he might be in Green Valley. I feel like he might. Hinchinbrook. I'm getting Hinchinbrook. Looking north, south, east and west. Hinchinbrook. I'm getting south. Hinchinbrook going down to Preston's, Hoxton Park, West Hoxton, that sort of area. Yeah, around there. That's where I'm getting him. It's a neighbouring suburb, but not actually the same suburb. Eventually he would need to get groomed, yeah, but this, can you imagine there'd be so many. It's all done. Police, reward, Facebook, everything. I think these people are hanging on to him. I think he's okay though. Has he been neutered? Yeah, I think he's okay though. You know, he's being looked after. They might try to sell him. You know, there's a lot of dog trafficking interstate in different states in Australia. I had that case before of that lady who had her dog, a dog stolen in the Gold Coast, and I felt it was trafficked into Victoria. There were sightings but nothing, and there was a big reward more than a dog sale. Oh God, okay. Yeah. Maybe they just wanted to keep him. I don't know. They've got their hot little hands on him. I think they've got children. It is stealing. Yeah, it is stealing. Yeah. Any reserves or parks you're getting vibes on? Well, I did get that reserve that he might have gone to or been picked up from. I think he's been picked up from there. But if they've taken him somewhere else, I don't think they're going to walk him anywhere close by. Yep. I don't think they're going to take him out anywhere close by. No. They might have even taken him further afield. Okay. Hola, Miss Angeles. How are you, señorita? Thank you for the Mexican 50. Thank you, Tammy, for the 20. My daughter asked to have friends at... Yeah, I hope you get your dog back. But at the moment, I'm feeling like they're keeping their hot little hands on him. But somebody might pick up on it and report it. You know, there's a lot of dog lovers out there and poodle lovers. I love toy poodles. They're my favorite breed. Okay. Thanks, V. Thank you for your questions for your friend. Okay. Tammy, daughter asked to have friends at Lake House for the July 4th. I approved. I'm staying at Jim's. Now she doesn't want Jim's family with kids over because it will ruin the vibe. What's your question, Tammy? I mean, if it's her party, can she pick and choose who she wants to have at the party or not? Just so you have it that... No, I don't know. She's going to be pretty determined to have her own party, I think, on this one. Yeah, she's going to be pretty determined to have her own party. You've always had family and friends on the 4th. You might do something at Jim's place. You might do something at Jim's place. Yes, I think it went through there, yeah. It went through for Bianca, yes. Let's have a look, Tammy. Thank you for that. All right. Is her husband pushing this? Ryan Cohen bought TikTok. I don't know who that is. It could be her husband. They might want to have just their own sort of like inner circle family type of thing going on. I really like the 4th. It's my favorite holiday in the States. Yeah, I think she's being influenced maybe with him. Maybe they just want their own friends there. Is it just going to be them, or they invited their own friends in there? What's going on with the 4th? Let's have a look. And it's probably the best place to have the 4th, isn't it, on the lake? It's probably better than Jim's. Yeah. You know, the British have different customs to Americans when it comes to inclusivity. You know, like being open to people and all of that sort of thing. I mean, Australians as well. But you would think, you know, he would know what it's like in America by now. There could be a change of plans, Tammy. She might change her mind, change of plans. She could change her mind. You might, you know, if you feel like that is the way to go, you might tell her, look, this is just something that we do here. You know, this is a Texas way of doing things. We're in Texas. We're in Texas. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have a good 4th though. I feel like wishes and dreams are coming true. I feel like things are going to come your way, whatever they might be. I also feel like you're going to get more money. You've got wishes coming true. Some money popping up for you, some really good abundance popping up for you as well. I think it could be that they just want to do something you know, with their own group. I feel like she might need to, she feels like she can't really be herself with them, or she needs to filter herself or something like that. Like she can let loose more when maybe Jim's family's not around. I don't know. I think she'll tell you though. I think she'll tell you. I think if you ask her, she'll tell you. Does she not like, I think she's hiding something. I don't know whether they're going to be taking, not drugs, nothing specific, but they could be feeling like they want to have, like, let loose or something. Yeah, so maybe just get to the bottom of it. I don't think it's that she dislikes Jim's family. I feel like it's more like they just want their own space or something. Okay. Thanks, Tammy. I'll come back to you if you have anything else there. Miss Angeles. Hola, amor. You are Virgo, 30th of the 8th, and you embed a job opportunity in near future, Julio. Job opportunity for you, and anything about Julio. Okay. We're closing after this one because I've got to go out. Okay. You will be doing something new, something quite different, something new that's going to get more money, actually. You've got good money here coming in, Miss Angeles. Yeah. You've got good money coming in. Julio is not responding to you, or is not answering you, or is ignoring you or something like that. There could have been a disagreement or something around him. But I feel like if you just focus on yourself and what you're doing, I feel like he'll come around. I feel like he'll change or come around. I think if you focus on what you're doing in a world, you've got a lot of power there and a lot of new money, good money, pay rise, promotion, advancement, and moving forward with your career, yes. New love, if you're wanting new love, yes. Being seen for your talents, yes. Being a star, yes. I don't know if you've had a fight with Julio or something's happened with him, but it's something weird going on with him. Yeah. He's conflicted in some way, some sort of inner conflict with him. Okay, Tammy, thank you so much. Tammy's the last super chat. Yeah, little 420 is what I was thinking it could be. Yeah, that's exactly right, Venusian. I really don't want to move to Dallas now. She made a comment, if I move, don't move too close to her. I think I should stay in Austin Lake area now. Okay, so she's not giving you the green light. She could be hiding something, like she's doing something with her husband. She's hiding from you. Why doesn't she want you in Dallas? I thought you were really close to your daughter. Yeah, what if you have grandchildren? Is she going to want you then? Well, it's weird because you've got like green lights here and red lights here and there. Like you've got a red light in San Antonio before. You're starting to get red lights in Dallas. So maybe there's something in Austin that is for you. And thank you for the 20. I truly appreciate it. Let's have a look and do a spread. Maybe it's sit tight until you really have a better handle on things. There could also be that thing with your mother that comes up as well. She might want you down there for a while, or to be closer to her, which I think you are now. What do you get? Okay. She could be hiding something. I don't know if she's smoking 420 or something like that, or somebody is. Do you see me being a roommate with Dan? In Austin with Dan? You're thinking of moving closer to Austin? If you get the job that you want there, Tammy, I would say go for it. Yeah, there seems to be delays around you, a lot of indecisiveness. You want to move, you want to do something, you want to shift. Look, Jupiter's just gone into Cancer, so you being a Cancerian, things are going to open up in your favor. You've got wishes coming true. So I think right now, I think it's about waiting for, you know, really focusing on what it is you highly wish for, what it is your best case scenario, what it is that you want on a silver platter, because I feel like that will come in, whatever that may be. And maybe it's just been a waiting game until you worked out what it is that you actually want, because you've been flipping between this and that and backwards and forwards and this place and that place. So maybe it is Austin, maybe it is, you know, with Dan, sharing with Dan, that could work. And maybe it's being more selfish and just doing your own thing. Maybe these relationships, like with your daughter and with, you know, with what's been going on, it's been about them and not so much about you. So maybe it's tapping into more about what you want. What does Tammy want? You will get any sort of job advancement, promotion, pay rise that you're looking for. I do feel it's going to go well with the job, on the job horizon. You could be okay with Dan, yes. I don't know if he's got a girlfriend or he's got some female that comes and goes from his house. But it could go well, yes. I do feel like you're going to change your priorities. So maybe this is about focusing on Tammy. I think it's about you, Tammy. I think it's about streamlining about what it is that you want. What does Tammy want? Yep. What does Tammy want? And I think that's what it's going to come down to. You were roommates before and you get along great. Yeah, I think so. I think it should be fine as long as he doesn't have a girlfriend that annoys you or something like that. There could be a third person, or it could be just fun. It could be just fun with him. You've got the Three of Cups. It could be fun. It could be a party. It could be enjoyable. I do see you going out more to restaurants and fun places in Austin. If you did live in Austin, I see you going to like nice steak houses and things like that. Could be that you're going out on dates as well. And you feel like things have come full circle, like you're ending an era and you want to be closing out a cycle, and there's a new road opening. If you like Austin, out of the three cities, the best, out of Austin, Dallas, and San Antonio, then I would stay in Austin. If you like Austin the best. Yeah. And just you'll be getting a better job there, a better offer, better opportunities opening up around you there. Oh, you do like the Austin area best. Well, there we go, Tammy. So it's about you and what Tammy wants. So Tammy, this could be the beginning of the rest of your life is what I'm feeling, which is a big thing. So this is about you mapping out the rest of your life in the way that Tammy wants to be, without hovering around other people's plans and situations. I think you're going out on dates more, you're going out with friends more. Does Sandra Bullock still have that restaurant in Austin? Because I think that's what I was seeing. I was seeing like her restaurant, that steakhouse there. I feel like you're going to go out to some fun, fancy places and enjoy yourself with new friends or old friends, and maybe new dates, new acquaintances. and things like that. So this could be the start of the rest of your life. And I do feel like if you do stay in Austin, you're going to get another lake property. It's going to come up. So sharing with Dan could be the solution to all of this. You might do your finances around investing in another lake property. That's going to be amazing. And it could be in Austin as well. It might be in a different part of Austin. It could be around a different part of Austin where there's another lake, or it could be around the same lake that you have a property at the moment. So the delays and the blocks could have been because the universe wants you to do Tammy and not worry about everybody else. And you said there was some codependency with Jim, so this could be the door opening for you into your new life. Yep. So I wish you all the best with that, Tammy. It sounds fantastic. Lots of love and blessings, everybody. I truly appreciate you all being here. Jim always has health issues, yeah. Poor Jim. I feel sorry for Jim, yeah. And it's a new road, it's a new time, it's a new, you know, this is the year where Jupiter in Cancer, you really need to take advantage of those opportunities for Cancer, because Cancer's going to get some big expansion this year. So things are going to ride in your favor. Yeah, the bull is going to be bucking in your favor. So however you want to flip it, I think you can flip it in your direction this year, Tammy. This is your year. So lots of blessings, everybody. Take care. Ciao for now, and I'll see you on the next live. Thanks, Tammy. Thank you.